All right.
All right, everyone, and welcome.
Goose is back on the mic, and we got
Waldo here. Welcome back to Port Priority 6. We're getting into a really exciting match. We got Louis Money and Mystery Soul. Soul actually had a huge upset earlier over MVD, taking him to Game 5, winning the set. I was so unfortunate I missed it. I was competing in Nick All-Stars, but I'm glad to be able to watch him here today, and we're getting it right started.
Yeah, and I think the story of the weekend, at least from Washington's perspective, has just been watching Mystery Soul. Everyone here knows about him. Now the world knows about literally one of, up there with SkyJ in contention for the best Incineroar in the world. And not to take anything away from Louis Money right now, who is putting on a showcase on how you edge guard this character.
Great edge guarding coming out. And it's interesting to see that Chag and Louis Money have a bit different approaches to edge guarding. We saw in the last game, Chag was playing very patient at ledge. We see Louis Money kind of going off and dipping his dipping off stage a little bit, where Chag very rarely does that unless he knows he's going to get a kill.
Yeah, and just go for the raw F smash. I still don't think that's killing even from the center of the stage. Heavy Pokemon. And the funny thing is, with this match, I was going to say, if he didn't kill him there, it's like even percents because of rage and just how strong Insyn's kill moves are. But getting taken for a 47% ride here.
Oh, no.
Really well.
I think that was definitely a misinput, because there's no way, like, Soul would not do that, because he wouldn't gain anything from it if he got the kill. So definitely a misinput there. At 100%, but at a 2-stock deficit. Or 3-stock deficit. All right, we're losing video here and now, but hey, it looks like we got it back.
And yeah, the thing is that Mystery Soul plays really well from behind, and just like I feel like doesn't really lose a lot of momentum. And his character is conducive for that. The comeback factor is very real. But
that was insane.
Yeah.
That last 30 seconds was nonstop. We had explosive flame into back air, into up air, into like back air again, and then finally into forward air. And just not a second to breathe on Mystery Soul. And one of the weaknesses of Incineroar, his recovery, not so good.
Yeah, well, and it's like, and if you ask me, like, Mystery Soul thinks that his recovery is actually pretty solid, but the thing is that he has no options when he's that far off stage, that deep. He is so vulnerable, and Louis Money knowing it, and it's like, I was watching last night's set. I'm not letting any of that stuff happen. I'm like keeping you off stage at all costs, not getting Larian whipped, and we're gonna have to see if Mystery Soul can kind of adapt to what Louis Money is dishing out here.
And we can see some of that matchup knowledge coming into play. We saw Louis Money hold off on the aggression, knew that the counter was going to come out. That's one of Incineroar's like bread and butter moves that you need in order to make your moves do extra damage. I just have to say, too, I love his explosive flame usage.
Oh,
and I love his back air usage going deep off stage for that kill. 0 to death.
Yeah, 0 to death. And it's, like you were saying earlier, the difference in playstyles, because I was just commentating and watching Chag, and like, I was even saying Chag is being a little conservative in terms of his offstage plays. Louis Money is like, I live off stage. You're off there, I'm going for you.
Louis Money doesn't just live off stage, he's living up in Mystery Soul's face. He's not giving him any sort of reprieve here, reading him. These explosive flames are brutal.
Yeah, making him, and it's like, it's not even if it's hitting him or not, it's making him pick an option and go through a certain flow chart, just taking away his options. Oh, there we go.
But Mystery Soul,
kind.
Mystery Soul answering. We hear the crowd come alive just a little bit there from that downer. There is a small crowd that has formed right behind us, but Louis Money answering back with that up air. That trademark up air has caused myself and many others a lot of heartache.
And yeah, unfortunately, Mystery Soul likes to, when he's up on platforms, or just generally kind of in slight disadvantage, kind of up B to reset. And Louis Money probably seeing that's a tendency of his and just catching him with that strong up air. Just generally the momentum here. Louis Money has just been really dominating neutral, and like, yes, he was able to get that stock with a really cool spike read, but it's going to be tough to take a set if you're just getting hard reads to take your stocks.
Hard reads to take the stocks, but also just flat out matchup knowledge. Like we saw there, he went for the empty hop into the Nair, didn't get a whole lot of off of it, but it's like he knows what Mystery Soul is thinking at what time. Now, had the read just a little, the spacing was just not quite there. Up throw should do it though. Now 81% This is not
Yeah, this is
unwinnable at all.
When it comes to Incineroar, I almost, unless it's like over 120, 130, I almost don't really care because, one, if he can just get revenge on deck, all of a sudden, it just takes 2 interactions and the stock is gone. Palu's decently light, but that's another thing. Louis Money playing around revenge, not giving it to him.
Not giving him that revenge. He's been playing around it very, very well. We're seeing Mystery Soul try to struggle to even land any sort of semblance of a hit or like a combo. We haven't seen really anything going.
Oh, the rare F tilt coming into play, not expected at all.
Definitely not expected.
Just out of range, understanding the exact distance he needs to be out of threat range.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, the classic roll. We'd seen Louis Money hasn't gone for that yet, so really great mix-up options from him. We saw him do a lot of back air. We saw him do forward tilt, which was very weird, but then hadn't really gone for that grab. Palutena's back throw really strong at ledge. I keep forgetting sometimes how strong it is, and then it kills me at
I never forgot. It's so... Yeah, they may have nerfed the range so it doesn't go through time, space, and everything to grab you, but if you're at ledge and get caught with it, he could have been several % lower, and it still was going to kill him.
Sure. Yeah, it's still like no amount of DI would help that. Okay, we're getting a stage change here we went from PS2 to Battlefield. We're now going to FD. I'm not sure I like this too much because there's no way to interrupt Palutena's Nair combos. She can just literally carry you from one side of the screen to another. And with Incineroar being a very heavy character, that should be death. Soul has no jump.
He has an angle, but no, it's not quite going to be there.
0 to death. This is mirroring game number 1. And here we go, putting in the dishwasher once again.
Yeah. That's Mrs. Clean.
No, my God!
Mrs. Clean taking him to the cleaners with the down air. Really convincing. I mean, Louis Money just really showing a showcase of like other people of this week had not been able to figure out how to deal with Mystery Soul's just aggression, combo game, and just use of Larian Whip. But have we seen a single whip in this set?
Larian Whip.
One. That.
Larian Whip, I don't think we've seen. That's the spin move, right?
No, the command grab. This.
Oh, this. Yeah, no, we've been seeing
the first one.
So no, we've been seeing it. Like he's landed it a couple times with the team, but it's definitely not something we've been doing. And I think Soul is realizing that Louis Money is expecting it and playing around it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how he gets like 70% of his kills a lot of the time. So when you take that option away, it's like, and like I was saying, catching those.
No way.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh my God, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Louis Money
putting on
was on top of it all game.
But
all game, he was on top of it, reading Mystery Soul from the up air strings to off stage, and then finally just the nail in the coffin was that explosive flame. Louis Money's explosive flames. I haven't seen a Palutena use explosive flames quite like him.
Yeah, that really placing them in the correct position at the correct time, taking his rightful place in top 8. But let's just talk for a moment about how Mystery Soul was not even seeded to be top 32.
Not at all.
My guy was 1 game away from top 8. For everyone out there, anyone in the chat who did not know about Mystery Soul, if you're thinking you're an Incineroar fan, this guy is one of the best Incineroars in the world, full stop. Right up there with SkyJ and some of the other Incineroar players. And for everyone else out there also who, always throws this character in the dumpster of tier lists, you just haven't played a good one. I'm just going to say it.
Haven't played a good one. And the great thing here about majors like this, tier lists barely matter in some instances.